Hey, Collective, it's Brandon Curtis at Entpgathering Science and Spirituality meeting with a Psychic Investigation. I'm using the Light Series Tarot, and I'll clarify with the After Tarot. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael to help ground the collective and to ensure the accuracy of the messages. I hope you're all doing well. It's kind of a rough night's sleep, but it's a Saturday at the time of this reading. Page of Swords on the split, Five of Pentacles. And Saturday is ruled by the planet Saturn. I like to use today as a day of organization, getting my chores done, and providing structure to my world. Emperor, Ace of Wands. And I also like to do a bit of business and produce readings for you. Please like this, please share it, please comment. And I would love a subscribe. Welcome back, subscribers. We are growing, fam. I'm very, very excited. There is no channeled message for this reading, and I wanted to keep it open that way. So we'll just see what comes out. Also, I'd like to call in the God and Goddess energy of the celestial bodies. And call in the spirit guides, ancestors of the collective, as well as the ascended masters. All right, let's get into it. We got a Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, with Five of Cups, Scorpionic energy. Could also be Cancer and Pisces in the challenge position with this Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Cups is the outcome of the cards so far. This Queen of Wands has been performing magic. In the hopes, or I'm hearing, to gain access to this Queen of Cups and her energies. You can see here, we have a very spirited Queen of Wands. Again, Leo, Aries, or Sag, who I'm hearing has been performing magic. But with this Five of Cups energy, she was not successful. And she's all up in her emotions and stuck. And I'm hearing this Queen of Cups is someone who is protected, who is grounded, who is highly intuitive. I'm hearing Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This Queen of Wands energy, and it could be masculine or feminine, presenting, admires and is deeply jealous, and is all up in her feels right now because they aren't as intuitive. This Queen of Wands works with magic and spell work and for some of you that resonate with this story, this is a mother figure. This is also someone in the workplace, and someone who is competing with your business. Maybe you are a reader like myself, or a leader in the community, I'm also hearing, or in the family, who everybody goes to for advice and support, rather than this Queen of Wands energy. Sure, as far as the running of the business or the family, this Queen of Wands has been always been in a position where people would come to them for advice, and it's usually regarding money and the operations of said family or business. But deep down, everybody in this group knows to go to the Queen of Cups for spiritual advice, for comfort, for really sussing out problems within the group or problems that the individuals have. Very nurturing energy, obviously very psychic, as you can see here, very grounded, unlike this Queen of Wands, which is often stirring up a lot of unnecessary drama. I would go just as far as to say that the Queen of Wands is toxic in their respective environments. In the recent or in the past, recent past, there's a Hierophant energy. This could be a male figure, or can represent the structure around the group. Hierophant energy is the last word. Should anyone need advice or direction. So you can see here, we have the stair or the steps leading to the divine, to light, to illumination. And here, like the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the masculine energy, and this is major arcana, by the way. I think that the people in the group who are under the influence or working with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands with this Five of Cup energy on top of her, this Hierophant energy supports the Queen of Cups. Even though the Hierophant may have placed this Queen of Wands in her current position. Ultimately, there's the great balance here with this masculine energy of the Hierophant. Whether it's a boss or an individual. People approach the Hierophant with respect because they know that they are of the light, they are grounded, there is a masculine energy, and they are very closely connected. And even here I'm seeing, I was about to say guards the pathway, the stairwell to the divine. But guard would be too aggressive. All are welcome to ascend, if they come correct. And he has an affinity with this Queen of Cups. He also has an affinity with the Queen of Wands in this Five of Cups energy. Very emotional currently, this Queen of Wands energy is. So it could be a mother figure, it could be a boss, it could be a spiritualist in their own right who is secretly in competition with this Queen of Cups energy. All right, in the recent past, we have the Empress in reverse. I'm hearing that this Empress energy is in the reverse. Confirmation with that ding. This Queen of Wands wants to be in the Empress status. But everyone sees, including the Hierophant, that if there's any true Empress within this group, it's going to be the Queen of Cups. Someone who is balanced, someone who is intuitive, someone who does not do spell work or magic. As you can see, her hands are clean and open. She works from within. She wears a crown and connects. Her crown chakra is open. Queen of Cups energy has a very strong sacral chakra that's creative, intuitive. And the sacral works with the crown chakra. This is how we are delivered all the messages from the divine, from our angels, our ancestors. The Hierophant knows this because as a Hierophant, it's like they have the Creator on speed dial. The Hierophant represents man here on earth that is the closest connected to God, to Yahweh. Hierophants are said to be Pope-like, but it's truer to say and more accurate to say that popes are Hierophant-like. So there's some unhealthy competition that this Queen of Wands is generating. This Queen of Cups, if this is you, if this resonates with you, fam, you're completely aware of this unhealthy competition. Let's see where this is going in the near future. We've got the Moon in reverse. So there's something that this Queen of Wands energy is not seeing and will not see, because I think this this Hierophant energy, which could also represent spirit, is keeping from her because she, and I'm hearing, is presenting herself as the Empress, but she is the Empress in reverse. She's not as fertile as and intuitive as she believes or would like to be. And this Hierophant energy is saying, you need to chill out and do some meditation and really work on your sacral chakra, really work on connecting with your divinity. And until you chill out and get out of this Five of Cups energy, you'll remain there unless you go within and turn this moon card around, because your intuition is completely blocked. As is karma. This is, I did mention at the time of this reading, it is Saturday. Although the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy, ninth house energy, an expansion, and represents luck. This Queen of Wands energy in the Five of Cups is blocking their own abundance, blocking their own expansion of their intuitive connection to the divine, blocking their own not only intuition or emotional strength. That's what I'm hearing with this moon in reverse. But they're blocking their creativity. And they need to become more like this Queen of Cups energy. Once they step into that and find balance between the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant energy, feminine and masculine, then the Queen of Cups, or Queen of Wands, will right themselves and really truly connect. Right. They need to change their emotional state. And I'm hearing to themselves and to the world. This is not saying that a fresh start is going to happen with this Queen of Wands, especially here with the Moon and the Empress card in reverse. And with this Queen of Wands being challenged with being all up in their Five of Cups, they need to find a happy balance between their feminine and their masculine. Ground themselves in earth energy here with the Hierophant card. Right. It's in their root chakra. They need to ground themselves in earth energy in their root chakra, which will support their sacral chakra, which is feminine energy, Queen of Cups energy here. And that will remove this Five of Cups water energy, egoic emotional state from their solar plexus. The fears that this Queen of Wands has in their life is Page of Swords in reverse. They don't want to learn anything new. And with the moon in reverse and this Empress in reverse, their creativity is completely blocked. The divine is asking you, Queen of Wands, to write this Page of Swords energy and hit the books. This is going to bring a change to your emotional state. You need to understand here with this Hierophant learning what's going on inside. Because right now it's all about the emotions, it's all about the feels. And you're completely, here in this card, in the Five of Cups, it's she's pouring all her cups down through this tide pool here on the beach, or up in the dunes, sand dunes. At least that's how I envision her. She's near the beach, but she's got her back to it. Near the water, I should say, up in the dunes, and letting spill the powerful emotional waters that tied her to her intuition, to her sacral chakra. I'm also hearing too that And she's not seeing this right now. Pouring away those old waters is the first step to replenish the cups with fresh waters. She needs to acquire some air energy and learning this process, learning where the waters that she was so used to or was trying to acquire became stagnant. Okay, the outcome in this situation is Two of Swords. So we go from Page of Swords, which is the fear of this Queen of Wands, in the reverse. Again, the advice is to write the Page of Wands, hit the books, understand how she got to a position of pouring out these older waters that no longer serve her, so that she can replenish. The outcome of this is Two of Swords. Here with the ravens, she's very conflicted, and there's a lot of anxiety and fear in this process of writing the Page of Swords. Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, she's judging herself. This is Plutonian energy. Probably too harshly, Queen of Wands. But a decision has to be made. You can't remain blindfolded to your own mental processes. It's dangerous. There's no peace within your mind, and you need to find that peace in order to use this Page of Swords, which is, all pages are of the court cards are the neophyte. They're also, if you have King and Queen, which are fixed energies of each element, Then you have the Knight, which is mutable. The cardinal energy of each element is going to be held by the Page. I also liken it to, you have a king and queen, a masculine and femme. Then you have the Knight, which is the sun, the firstborn, that takes action. And then you have the feminine, birthed into the family. Very creative, and literally can produce offspring, because we all come from the feminine. It's the Ace of Cups. It's new life. Interesting too that the Five of Cups that this Queen of Wands is in, and the outcome is going to be the Two of Swords. It's going to be messy at first for you, Queen of Wands. You'll feel entangled. You'll feel pulled in two directions. And being blindfolded, here, let me get some clarification. Being blindfolded allows you to access your intuition and the emotions, because you're shutting out any sort of visual stimuli that will create a trigger. This is you being triggered, but it's not by the Page of Swords with the Ace of Swords. It's you're going back and forth. Here, let's get some clarification. Judgment on the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles underneath and the Devil. So I'm hearing some shadow work. Let me get some clarification for this Queen of Wands and Five of Cups energy for their highest good. Stop there. We got the Six of Swords in reverse, refusing to allow the higher self or your spirit guides to guide you in this process is keeping you stuck in Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. This came out first. Five of Cups in reverse. You're obstinate. You're sticking. And here, you're not allowing. It's like you've thrown away any ties to people that might have once helped you, that could have helped you. See, with this person that you're allowing to drown in the river, it's almost like you're disconnected from your own self. Not in a good way. We've got Six of Cups in the upright and an Emperor. We have the Empress in reverse. You're refusing to let go of a past relationship. You're all up in your feels, very scorpionic energy. Also, the advice is if you can get yourself out of this Five of Cups, here seen twice, you can move into Six of Cups and approach this Emperor. Approach them in Queen of Cups energy, balanced with Hierophant energy, making sure that you're grounded when you do make this approach. And also when you do the reflective work necessary with Six of Cups energy. This is my memory card. It's also a card of unconditional love, which you lack of yourself, for yourself. And it's preventing you from balancing out your Queen of Cups energy. The advice here is to move towards Queen of Cups energy from this Queen of Wands energy. But you're refusing to budge. And it's going to require you to study, to learn how you ended up in this Five of Cups and Five of Cups in reverse. Empress in reverse, Moon in reverse. You're literally blocking your own progress, you're judging yourself way too harshly. It could be that karma is here with the Judgment card and Saturnian or Jupiter energy. It's in the reverse. You will not receive any luck in the state that you're in unless you take the advice of changing your emotional state and your relationship not only to yourself but to everybody else who's involved in the situation. And you do this by writing. Also writing. You might start journaling and extroverting your thoughts. This is extroverted thinking. Writers are great at that. In order to suss out what's going on in your head, because right now it's like you have ideas and thoughts that trigger emotions, and your emotions are then triggering new thoughts and ideas, and you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's mayhem. You're attacking yourself. You're judging yourself because you're blaming yourself, and that's the first step in taking responsibility. If your abundance, if your karma is being served up to you, which I'm strongly suggesting that it is here, and take what resonates. Viewers, this could be you, or it could be somebody who's very, very close to you, or someone that you're thinking of. Giving you, if it's the latter, then it's, this reading, let it serve as confirmation on what's going on with this Queen of Wands energy that you're related to. Some of you who fall into that latter category, who aren't this Queen of Wands, you now have enough information to understand what they're going through. And it'll be up to you whether or not you approach them to offer any sort of aid. Maybe you are the Page of Swords, watching this from afar, because this is also known as a stalker card, right? But highly intelligent. You are studious. You can bring to this Queen of Wands energy, Five of Cups, and Empress in reverse, Moon in reverse. You can bring the insight and the knowledge to them. Right now, I don't feel that they're open to it because they're so caught up in their head. And they're dealing with their own karma. The wheel is spinning in the reverse for them. So that's a message. And this karma is I think it is about a masculine in their life. Past relationship, it could also be a father figure or the absence of a father figure in their life. They're all up in their feels about losing this emperor energy. And I'm also hearing they I mean, it's a big leap. Okay, all right. It's their memories of the past keeping them in this Five of Cups in reverse energy. And what they've resorted to right the wheel, so it's turning in their favor, is they've stepped into their masculine emperor energy, which is all about trying to control the situation. But the situation is going on inside them. Their outer world is not dealing with them at all. I mean, we've got the Empress and we've got the Moon card and Judgment. Well, I'd say that the outer world being Pluto, the planet Pluto, they could be going through a spiritual awakening. And they are judging themselves. But are they gaining an objective as much as one can become objective? But that's sort of like the Two of Swords here, followed by the Page of Swords. Their fear is riding the Page of Swords, taking the Ace of Swords to combined with the Ace of Cups. Because I think everybody in the situation sees the potential for this person to hold and replenish all of their cups with the Ace of Cups. But they're refusing to gain any knowledge on how to do that. And the knowledge is within themselves. Should they find balance? Should they step into their Queen of Cups energy and their Hierophant energy? Hierophant energy being earth energy and grounding their root chakra. That will support the Queen of Cups energy, which is their sacral. And healing will begin in the solar plexus. Yeah. It's time for a death process. We have the Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Six of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the After Tarot. There's a lot of self-judgment going on. And yes, that's part of what is necessary in order to get this new life with the Ace of Cups. And to right the wheel of fortune for you, Queen of Wands energy. So I think, if this does resonate with you, that's the advice. You need to go through this death process. You need to stand in judgment of your higher power, of your higher self. And really reconsider the amount of stagnant water that you have embodied. Dump it all out here with this Five of Cups from your ego and take on more earth energy, less fire, because it's what's got you into this place to begin with. And there's no fire out here, except for you, Queen of Wands. It's all cups. We've got Venusian energy, but that's you trying to get to Empress, but it's in the reverse. We've got the fire of the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse. But it does indicate, and I'm hearing it again, you need to, in order to right the Wheel of Fortune, so it's turning in your favor, you need to write the Page of Swords and do some studying. Take in knowledge and insight, air energy, swords energy from other people. You cannot continue to believe that you have all the answers, because look, this is when you are refusing to allow new information into your internal processes, which got you in this position, you will forever be in this situation. I just got a flash of the Hitchcock film, The Birds, Tippi Hedren, the mother of Jamie Lee Curtis. Why am I even mentioning that? But well, Hitchcock was an ENTP. I'm an ENTP. So, and I'm a fan, a meticulous director who was brilliant at creating this fear and paranoia that this Queen of Wands that you're in, it's all by your own making. And you need to allow to initiate this death process. You need the death process to occur. And you do that by throwing away old ideas of how you operate in the world, even who you are as a soul on this earth, on this planet, and how you've been relating to people in your life that you've let drown in your own waters. You've flooded them. You've overwhelmed them with this emotional manipulation that you've done through your fire magic. You need to find balance in your life and in your first 3 chakras, I'm hearing. Because now that I see this, you got the Hierophant in the distant past, but here, from my point of view, it's the root chakra. And then you have the Queen of Cups, which is where you're wanting to go. This would be sacral energy, but you're in between. You should be the 3rd card in the solar plexus because you're fire energy. You're blocking your own progress because you're refusing any help from anyone, and those who have approached you, you've let drown. You've just kind of flooded them with your magic and your emotional manipulation. So lies and deceit and very narcissistic manipulation. Let go and let God in this situation. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. Your higher self, your spirit guides are asking you to hop in the vessel and let them take you to a place where you can better understand this whole mess that you have created. And you are sitting in judgment. Not only of yourself, but everybody around you, blaming everybody around you for your current situation. Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you that this is your karma. And you must endure this and better understand the situation and see it from a higher perspective, get some healing, most certainly, and then the wheel of karma will be righted. It will start turning in your favor. But you have a lot of karma to pay for whatever you've done, Queen of Wands. All right, I'm leaving it there. I hope take only what resonates, and I hope this provides you, collective, with information that you need should you be this Queen of Wands or in this situation, so you can get out of it, pay your karmic debt, and get on with life. Get on with life. That is what Spirit is asking you. And if this is somebody in your life, collective, you've already attempted to help them out. So I think the advice to you, collective, if this is your mother, if this is a boss, if this is somebody that you know and recognize, they need to pay their karmic debt. Not only for what they've done to you, for even, offering to help, but they need to pay it to the universe and pay it to themselves. Get out of all this moon energy in reverse, out of this Empress energy in reverse. It's manipulative and egotistical. 5 of Cups, twice. Yeah, instead of balancing out your chakras with the Hierophant card and the Queen of Cups, you just went from Queen of Wands to Emperor. Because maybe it's worked in the past for you. Or maybe you ran to an Emperor from your past. With his Empress in reverse, he's not going to be of any help of you. In fact, he's probably your karma, and will sit in judgment of you and what's went down. Maybe this is a boss, Queen of Wands. You fucked up this workplace or family. This is also, I'm hearing a court of law. It's justice. It's the final word in the 3D matrix, if you will, where the Hierophant, if you were to seek, grounding in Taurus energy, it's going to ground your spiritual energy. So don't expect this Emperor to bail you out. He's going to sit in judgment. All right. Queen of Wands, I wish you all the best. You've got the advice. You can choose to take it or leave it. And those of you who know who this Queen of Wands is in your life, I would say back off. Let them do the work that they have been refusing to do for so long. Yeah, it's much bigger than what you can imagine or what you could help out with at this point. They need to go this way, solo. Death card, Judgment card, 5 of Cups twice. All right. I hope you find this helpful, and I'll see you in the next reading. I'm honestly, I don't know what to say. This is sad, but there is always hope with the divine. Everybody goes through death processes, ego death processes. Everybody goes through karma. And you, Queen of Wands, have lots of karma to work out and get past. And the universe is not going to allow you to proceed until you pay your karmic debt in this judgment, in this death process. All right, I'll see you in the next reading. Namaste.